tonight, Tim. Looks like it's a theme park to start and consulate to finish.
I've got to say, I think Santos are asking for trouble if they allow Consulate to slip through. It is Mira that comes out, so no huge surprises there.
No, it's good. It's enjoyable. I think it has a different flavour to a lot of the other maps that are in the pool as well. So, personally, I hope we get to see some of that flavour coming out. Nesk, he's a very flavourful man. He gives us a hefty handful of it. Ooh, digest that. It tastes like death.
But there's a lot of focus towards that breach at the minute from Team Liquid, but very little damage done so far, except for Scardenia deleting Nesk. Headshot. Very late round pushes that I was talking about. It'll all be through the breach. Out comes the Nitro from Moringa. Onto Wag, gonna take him down. PSK, Sexy Kate getting in on the action. It's the shotgun on the breach. It is the absolute hallmark of this site. And there comes Moringa to finish things off. SMG to the noggin. Takes Cyprus off the board. Team Liquid take round number 1. And they look pretty good for it. Move inside the door now. There's a man inside. He's completely unaware. He has to lose his life there. And that's the opener for Mighty. Well played. Moving in through that smoke. Just taking the opportunity with that reduced visibility.
You have to walk into choke points. You have to walk into the unknown. And they will be going into the fray. Look at the Nitro going fly. And we catch it from the doorway as it causes disarray. Mighty's been blown to bits. There's a kill back. But it's not going to be enough. As it seems like it's going to be a grade A play from Team Liquid, although in the distance, Nesk doesn't miss the initial counter. Cyprus, he grabs the diffuser, but he's got to get it open. Oh, Tim. They go for the plant. They're attempting to risk it. They have actually got cover for this. Unless Sexy goes for a wide swing here, they might be able to pull it off. He shuts down one of them, but he can't get the follow-up. He's instead finally put to rest. Mighty can also be revived from this state. He's down, but not out. But I tell you who is out of it. The likelihood of Santos getting this one by one, they all crumble like a biscuit that's gone a bit stale. Santos have dropped out in the round.
We've got 5 Liquid operators. We've got Sexy Cake absolutely itching with that Nitro in hand. Nesk and Palu just going wild. Mighty will trade him out, but you just have to think it's too little too late. Nesk with another 2 to finish off a 3K on the round. That was the Nesk and Palu show, as Theme Park is certainly turning into one step at a time. Look at that. He's very focused on getting that diffuser down. Does so in the office site this time around. Has a couple of men covering him as he does that, and then out comes that extension of the shield, and it's going to make it very difficult. And we've got Team Liquid on the bottom half of the map, pushing into Santos on the top. Now, this Monty challenge from Palu could be a very important moment. PSK will take down Cyprus. The big enemy here could be the clock. Palu deals with the Monty, and all of a sudden we are in a switcheroo. 3 versus 1 now for Liquid. It's time to get onto that diffuser. What? PSK shuts down Rise, and how about that? 3 versus 5. There is nothing to stop this Liquid team right now.
But let's see if there's going to be some major mistakes or some massive Monty moves. Wagyu going sick there on the entry, finds the headshot onto Sexy, but there's a trade back from Palu. But this might be one of those rounds for Palu the Punisher to arrive on the scene. Utility getting thrown out, but it's not doing too much when it comes to actually hitting your shots. Papa Pump was donned, but it's not going to connect. It's all falling to pieces. It's on Palu in a 1 versus 3. He's got to push out. He needs to get the kills because the round is over. You can't find the diffuser. Is there going to be a soft spot for Santos in the round? Or will it be the side of Team Liquid that finally closed down the game? Here comes the aggression, not leaving themselves too long to execute on this one, so you better not make any mistakes, as it has to be pixel perfect in every encounter. They get the first 2 opening frags, but there's a bit of a bloodlust, and the trades come back in. They find success though. At the end, they pick it up off the back of Ness shutting down Cyprus, and a team kill going out. That's the way they close down the game, as they will find success in the end, right down to the wire. They didn't give a damn about the plant. They didn't want to win from the diffuser. They just wanted to make the other team look like losers, and they clean up in the hand-to-hand combat.
Oh, it's tough to have a team kill, especially to finish the game off like that. But as I said, ultimately, I think that one was over the line long before.
But does he realise someone is lurking in the toilets? There's the peek from Mighty. Goes back for the follow-up face as well. A lot of confidence in him, but it's not going to work out, as he will get put down into a shallow grave. It leaves us here. But oh, look, Tim, the diffuser is miles away.
Diffuser miles away and bodies dropping left, right and centre as Wag will get the kill onto Palu. Now, what a good job it did. He managed to get himself 2 really big impact frags at the beginning of this round, but Team Liquid, they just keep fighting their way back into this. 2 versus 3, Diffuser now in hand, 15 seconds. It could be the clock that is the real enemy here. Can they get in and get the Diffuser down? SiegeGG is going to move himself around and through that smoke utility, gets himself a fantastic kill. Can he get the second? Yes, that's now 1 versus 2, and this is going to be tricky. SiegeGG starts getting that Diffuser down, needs to be challenged. Cypress, 1 versus 1, comes in to get him. The man comes off the Diffuser, but not quick enough to be able to get that ADS snapped in.
They do leave it a little bit too late to go for a bold play. Luckily enough, you've got some players that certainly can be bold and brash when they need to. Palu with an entry frag, but here's the response, the run out. Look at the lunatic. He's doing something illegal, matey. Straight out the window, slaughters them all. Here comes Cypress to the party as well, and it's all left on PSK with no chance of securing victory on this one as Wag comes round looking like some grade A Wagyu beef. That was a tasty kill with Big Papa Pump on the yellow stairs. SANTOS, 2 rounds now.
Maringa on 20 health. He'll be 1 bullet away from death, but he will be able to deal in death himself. Now, the vertical fight is going on. We can see bullets raining back and forth. Damage done on both sides. Wagyu having to dip himself away on the smoke. And Rise, it will be picking up SiegeGG with the next kill. That is Diffuser down on the ground. A double from PSK though, gets the Diffuser in hand. He comes in single-handedly to try and close this one out. Palu on the cover shuts the man down. Wag is gone, and Palu finishes off the round for Team Liquid, who level things up, square it away 2-all here on Consular. If they can get themselves 4-2 on the half, you really have to start thinking that's going to be the end of things for SANTOS. But Mighty manages to come out with a good opener onto SiegeGG, shut down immediately in a trade by Palu though. We find ourselves now very quickly 4 versus 2. Things are falling apart here. PSK, he's getting the Diffuser down, and the head of SANTOS certainly seems to be going right now, Jackie. They are losing control. Their grip is loosening here, and it is slipping away from them. PSK shuts it down with the final kill onto Wag, and to be honest, SANTOS, they mounted very little resistance to that Team Liquid attack.
Again, of course, off the back of utilising those drones, they have a smart read. Cypress is in a brilliant angle as well, but that's only from what's coming ahead of him. They don't have an awful lot of time to try and recover from this position either, but that's one way to make some good moves back into the round. Rise, a clean connection there from the Habana. It almost feels like they're willing to give him another chance as well, and they will. Sexy peeked into him. Skadina goes for a face in the meantime against PSK. You can get yourself a 3rd round here. Into the soft wall, utilizing the Nitro, casts it in, but hook, line, and sinker, he's the one that gets shipwrecked. Skadina, very clean round.
Left dashed against the rocks, Team Liquid there. PSK, I can tell you now, is going to be very difficult to shift. Look at that for an opener. What a headshot onto Wag. That is absolutely massive. The skill to take an upside down rappel and rip him down like that cannot be overstated.
That is clean, and there is so much more cleaning to be done into this round, and right now they are mopping them up. SANTOS, they have been blown out of the server. Habana's been spotted, a gun barrel's given away the goose, so if she does push, PSK should hit the shots and shut down the course of the round, which he will. Maringa and Palu for the final 2 frags. Team Liquid get that one in the bag. Oh, as soon as push came to shove, they hit their shots. They work like a well-oiled machine. Mobile phones are ringing though as they're getting cold callers trying to sell them insurance. And let's see if they can insure around here as Wag will be dropped. You've lost your ace. Mighty barely survives in the encounter versus Maringa and does punish him. PSK on the peak tries to overwhelm, but misses with the initial contact off the back of the cave. There is another trade, and Cypress overwhelms Palu. This should be a round for SANTOS unless it slips in the last few seconds. They need to either find the frags ASAP or get that Diffuser down. PSK in a late round post-plant position could have tried to be a nuisance maker, but he's been spotted and fragged, and it all falls onto Nesk. Diffuser down, post-plant activated. Can this man clutch a 1 versus 4 to seal the deal for Liquid? Walks into the site, they'd given him a freebie. They had no idea he was coming from Spiral Staircase. Works his magic onto Mighty. Drops in the reload as well with a finesse. The Diffuser is in a close angle, but his head's been knocked off, and Nesk is going to be dead.
Nothing Nesk could really do in that situation. Spotted out, they knew exactly where he was coming from, I think, at that point. And there you can see.
Something has caused them to run amok. And they do just that, peeking out, securing the first 2 frags. Trade back coming round from Cyprus at least, but he's going to have to continue on and create an oasis for Santos in this round, Tim.
They have moved into meeting and will be looking to get things down. Mighty at this point is successful in securing that plant, but Palu manages to get the kill onto Cyprus. Easy shutdown for Nesk, and that will leave us with Team Liquid to mop things up here. It is all down to Nesk just to disable this diffuser, and that is going to be the round, the map, and the match as Liquid take 3 points in their opening fixture here in LATAM Stage 2.
There we go, Liquid in the end locking it down. It took a little bit more time on the second map compared to the overwhelming spanking that occurred back on Theme Park, but they do take the 2-0 in the series and make their break with a boatload of points, Tim.
Very promising start from Team Liquid there. As you say, the 7-1 was absolutely dominant on Theme Park.